guys, and welcome back to the So Vegan Kitchen.
In this video, we're teaming up with our friends at fl.oz to bring you guys the most delicious, the most tastiest, and the most scrumptious vegan roast dinner of all time.
What is it?
It is vegan roast beef.
Vegan roast beef. What?
Had you told me years ago before I was vegan that I'd be in my kitchen making vegan roast beef using an ingredient called seitan.
With seitan.
I'd be like,
whatever.
I'd be like, what are you going on about?
Not doing that.
What are you
obviously.
talking about?
We don't use seitan very often because it can be a little bit fiddly, but we've tried to reduce the method and reduce the number of ingredients to make it as simple as possible. And this is going to be perfect for an Easter Sunday roast. Are you excited, Ben?
I am. So the first thing we need to do is we need to combine all the dry ingredients into this mixing bowl. The first thing we have is vital wheat gluten.
The most vital ingredient in this recipe.
Oh. Then we're going to add to that some plain flour. This is going to help make the texture a bit more tender. If you just use vital wheat gluten, then it can be a bit tough. We're going to add to that some garlic powder, some onion powder, cumin, smoked paprika, salt, and pepper. So next we're going to combine all the wet ingredients into a blender. First we have some beetroot, which we've just cooked for about 25 minutes at about 180 degrees.
And this is nice and soft, and it's going to give the vegan beef the really red colour.
Exactly. And then we have some chickpeas. We've got some tomato puree, some tomato ketchup. This has also got a bit of vinegar in it already, so it's going to add a bit of acidity, which is really important. Then we've got some soy sauce.
This is going to add that amazing umami flavour.
Yeah. Then we've got some oregano, sage, and we're going to pour in some veg stock and some nutritional yeast.
And now we're just going to blend this until it's super smooth, and then we're going to combine it with the dry ingredients. Really good.
Beetrooty, tomatoey. It's got that lovely depth of flavour from that soy sauce as well. This is where all the flavour's going to come from.
Right. It's looking great as well. It's going to give it that lovely purple colour.
Exactly. So we're going to pour this straight into our dry ingredients.
Right, so we've poured all the wet mixture into the bowl, and we're just going to stir it through to combine it.
Get every last scrap out. So we're going to need all that.
Oh! You didn't even know that was happening.
See that? So we need to knead this for about 10 minutes until that gluten forms and you get that stretchy kind of bread texture.
Say that. Ooh, do you think you are? Do you think you are? Ooh, some kind of superstar.
Kneading for 10 minutes, roll it out into a log. This is looking like good shape, and all we need to do now is wrap it in this muslin cloth, aka cheesecloth. And then we're going to tie each side with some string. Quick tip, when you're working with seitan, you want to be nice to your seitan, you want to treat it with a bit of respect. So we've been kneading it for 10 minutes, we've been working with it quite hard, so we're just going to let that rest in the muslin for about 10 minutes.
So we're just going to cook the seitan in a large pot that has a really simple broth in there. It's just one veg stock cube, some soy sauce, and a load of hot water. In it goes. So the seitan's in the pan, ready to boil for an hour. Bye-bye, seitan. And we're going to turn it halfway through just so it cooks evenly. And it's really important not to overboil the seitan, so make sure it's on a low simmer and then there's enough water just to cover the seitan.
I think it might be ready. It's been in for an hour. The room is filled with the smell of seitan.
Yeah, we've also got our roast potatoes on and roast carrots.
Exactly.
There's gonna be a full-on roast dinner going on.
Boom, boom,
Looking
boom.
great. Wanna see you ayo,
Ayo.
boom, boom, boom. Wanna see you ayo,
ayo. It's gonna be quite hot, so just carefully remove the string at the sides.
It's held together so well.
It's nice and firm, which is what you want. You don't want it too doughy.
Perfect.
So we're not going to serve it like this. We're going to cover it in a lovely crust, and then we're going to put it back in the oven. So to do that crust, Roxy, I'm going to hand over to you.
We're first going to start by grinding some black peppercorns, just to break them down a little bit so you're not eating whole peppercorns.
So while Roxy is finishing that off, I'm going to chop up quite a generous handful of rosemary, but you want to be generous with this crust. Great. Then we're going to add some salt in with the rosemary and pepper, and then we're going to give that a one last final mix. So next up, we're going to melt some Fl.oz Original on the hob. And next, we're going to add the ground rosemary, black pepper, and salt. So these veggies have been in the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. So they've got another 20 minutes left, which is perfect because it's time to add our roast beef seitan straight into the middle. And then we're just gonna brush on this lovely rosemary crust.
Oh, I'm a bit jealous you're getting to do this bit. This is like the fun bit.
Wicked. So this is gonna go back in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. So there we have it.
Wowzer.
Our vegan roast beef. There's only one thing left to do, and that is the taste test.
Taste test.
Are you ready?
It's smelling so aromatic in this flat.
Rich, peppery, meaty.
I love those peppercorns.
Yeah, that crust is amazing.
So great. Alright, I'm really chuffed with this.
So chuffed with that.
Yeah.
Vegan roast beef using seitan. Honestly, guys, it's worth the effort. It's rich, it's tasty. That crust is really peppery and herby with the rosemary. Serve it with your favourite roasted vegetables as well. And you've got a winning roast dinner there.
Yeah, get all your friends over and show this off to them. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and also turn on the notifications so you can get a notification whenever you post a new video, which is quite frequently. So keep an eye out. And thank you so much for watching. We love you guys and peace out.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.